Hello. Welcome to another coffee time. Still recovering from a bit of a cold, so if there's any drops in quality, it's that. Also, I can only do it from this side because my eye infection's so bad that I could probably scare small children with my right eye at the moment. So I'm just gonna do the video like this from now on, if that's all right. Try not to. Anyway, it's coffee time. Great. And we go to the Daily Mail website. If I just lean in like that, then it's not so bad, is it? We go to the Daily Mail website to look at the news, so you don't have to. Oh, top story today: neighbours YouTube war. Yes, this is the story of Noel Obkasak. Why do these people have names? Obkarskas. Obkarskas. I don't know. Look at this name. Look at this name. Look at it. Look at it. Look. Noel Obkarskas. Obkarskas. What kind of name is that? Anyway, she's in shit. She's in hot shit. Why is that? Because it's a neighbours YouTube war. Yeah, the retired accountant, who's 64, is facing jail today after a sustained YouTube hate campaign against her neighbours. Wouldn't it be nice to get on with your neighbours? Yeah, it's been sparked due to a variety of topics, including parking, littering, Brexit, and even her own pet turkeys. As you can see, she's been going around like filming everyone, and look. And yeah, she was putting these videos on YouTube. She's obviously, I don't know, antagonising people and posting it on YouTube. But but don't worry. This is an inside joke. She's on sticks. She's on sticks. That's a joke between me and the missus. You're not privy to, because I do these for the missus. So she had a YouTube hate campaign against her neighbours. Posted a series of bizarre films online of her having explosive rows, some of which were over 3 turkeys that she kept in the flamboyant front garden of her £180,000 townhouse, which she'd named Cluckingham Palace. Oh boy. So yeah, neighbours were called the police after the smell of the turkeys, not her, and loud gobbling noises again of the turkeys, not her. One of which is called Tom the turkey. That's an unfortunate name. Is he going to vote for Christmas? This is in Pulford in Cheshire. Population 580. Thanks for that little detail, Daily Mail. It's where the Duke of Westminster has his family seat. In one video, Obkarskas, that's a name, called company director John McKimmie, I can say that. She called him a fat little bully with a skivvy wife as he remonstrated with her for deliberately rocking his driveway with large pieces of foam. Oh boy. In her campaign, vegan, that's it, that's all you need to know. Vegan Obkarskas targeted 73-year-old Gath Lloyd, who complained about the smell of her turkeys. She called him and McKimmie twats, dickheads, and see you next Tuesdays. Adding, they have left their irrelevant arse-wiping skivvy fishwives out of having anything to say, being mere females in their ego little dick minds that they're not even ladies. And she posted all this on the YouTube, which is nice. And here's a picture of the turkey. Now I don't know if this is Tom the turkey, but it is a picture of a turkey nonetheless, which was gobbling and making a noise like turkeys do. It all started in 2021 when she started to get a bit erratic and swearing in street. This is Mr. McKimmie, described it. And he said, we've assisted Cheshire Police in gathering evidence. Meanwhile, here is a turkey wandering the street. Look at that. It's just got everything, isn't it? So yeah, it's just it all escalated. Yeah. JP Mark Turner, when convicting Obcarcus, whatever her name is, said, we accept that the evidence of both Mr. John McKimmie and Mr. Gareth Lloyd are credible in their evidence. We find that Miss Obcarcus did cause harassment, alarm and distress by posting defamatory comments on various platforms. They're lucky. Again, some people can post harassing and defamatory material on YouTube and gee, nothing happens. Hey, you're as mad as this woman. You're as mad as this woman. Yeah, so they're just, I guess the case is continuing. I don't know if she's going to be sentenced. Does it say about sentencing? But yeah, I've changed her name, but they spell it differently. Here they call her Obcrascus. I could say Obcrascus, but I can't say Obcarcus. But yeah, Obcarcus or Obcrascus, they've spelt the name differently. Subs on the Daily Mail, pay attention. She's lived in the close for 30 years and initially got on well with the neighbours, but relations have deteriorated due to her abusive behaviour. So there you go. And she actually kept, those were rescue turkeys. Just think, 3 people missed out on Christmas because of her. So yeah, I don't know when she's being sentenced, but it should be. But yeah, she says that her neighbours are picking her because of her Lithuanian heritage, and called them Brexiteers with possible pre-senile dementia. There you go. I mean, yeah, Chester Magistrates Court. She was found guilty of harassment between March and May last year after a trial which she failed to attend. She'd sent 20 pages of emails to the court claiming to have COVID, but the JPs proceeded. Apparently, the only evidence was a selfie of her with a scarf over her face and a picture of a positive test and an image of some Boots medicine. A warrant has been issued for arrest, and she faces 12 weeks in jail under sentencing guidelines. Last year, she was fined £180 for threatening behaviour, following a similar incident in 2021. There you go. That's the top story. That's the top story. Meanwhile, weather news. It's the calm before the storm. We've had, was it Storm Nigel? We got Storm Agnes is coming now. Apparently, Britain braces for Storm Agnes. We're going to get heavy rain and 80-mile-an-hour gale force winds that will lash the country this week, thanks to the Met Office. Yeah, all right then. Okay then. What else have we got? Oh yeah, there's been an interesting thing at the Met. late last week, a police officer was charged, a firearms officer was charged with murder over the death of a fellow called Chris Caber last year. I think it was one of those stop and search things. His number plate came up, and it escalated, and he got shot dead. And now the officer's been charged with murder, and this has resulted with all the firearms officers, the majority of the firearms officers at the Met handed in their licences, and now the Met are going to have to draft in the SAS. Yeah. That's a problem, isn't it? So if you're an armed criminal, you might want to do all your bank robberies today, because I don't think the Met Police are capable of intercepting you. So yeah, do that. Meanwhile, was it Friday? We had the iPhone 15 out. Yeah, but you might want to buy a case for your very expensive phone. Why so? Why? Because um, the, the 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 phones start to change colour. This is the titanium one. It looks just grey. It looks just grubby. Yeah, contemporary change colour without a case. It's like, oh, ugh. That's the iPhone 15 Pro or 15 Pro Max. And this is just after a couple of days. Social media users have shared pictures of the new phone showing significant discoloration, with metal sideburns picking up fingerprints and oils from the user's hands, grubby fingers. And yeah, Apple turned around and went, yeah, you might want to get a case for that. Like, yeah. What else have we got? Now this is a story. This is from Pennsylvania. This is Ronald Keith Davis. He's a Pennsylvania State Police trooper, and I'll show you the footage and I'll explain what's going on. Basically, this is his, I guess it's his ex girlfriend now, and he's arresting her, right? And he gets her put into psychiatric hospital. Yeah. So he gets her in a wrestling grip and carts her off to the loony bin. Yeah, that was his mistress that he was dealing with. Yeah, he said he forcibly arrested her and had her committed, and said he'd make her look crazy. Yeah, this is after a lovers' tiff in August, and there is footage of him forcibly arresting girlfriend Michelle Perfanov. Perfanov was living in his camper van at the time after a 4-month romance, but the pair's relationship had disintegrated, and rather than break up, Davis obtained a petition to have her involuntarily committed to a mental institution. That's one way of dealing with your mistress, but it all backfired, and now Ronald Keith Davis has been arrested and charged. I mean, that's the money shot, really, isn't it? Look at that. That's a guy using his strength and influence to ruin a woman's life. It's just shocking. But don't worry, we have the mug shot. There we go. That's more like it. Hey, never trust those bald guys. What? It's just very fine. Never trust those bald men. They're all aggressive, horrible bullies. But yeah, so yeah, he had committed to a mental health facility under false pretenses. But doctors found she was not mentally unstable. And now he's charged with false imprisonment, strangulation, reckless endangering of another person, and assault. And he was off duty at the time of arrest. That makes all the difference. So yeah, he's remanded without bail after an arraignment on September the 21st. So what else? There were some other charges as well. Yeah, official oppression. That's a good one. But yeah, just split up. You don't have to do all that. It's shocking, isn't it? It's a shocker. I mean, the big thing now is that there going to be rumours, there's rumblings about cancelling HS2 again. And there's some footage here of the damage done to the countryside. Again, it's the biggest waste of time and money ever. And it's so odd because you've had, I think Andy Burnham and They revived Gordon Brown. They got him out of his crypt. And they're both going, oh, we need to, regeneration of the North. It's like, you know. But no, HS2 has just been a complete waste of time and money, and the environmental damage has been just despicable. It was always going to go this way. I've told you the story, haven't I? You know, the idea was we're going to have this high-speed rail link from Manchester down to London. But where it was terminating in London, it wasn't in the central platform. It was one of the more further out platforms. And any time you would have saved on the journey, half an hour, that would take you that to get from the platform to the exit once you reach London. That's how they sold it to us. That's how they sold it to us. It was always a bad idea. And it won't restore the countryside. This is the thing. That's the problem. And all that money. And this is what's annoying, right? They say they haven't got money for this, that and the other. But they'll find money to piss up the wall. None of them are fit for purpose. None of them. You know, look, just wheel any one of them out and they're fucking incompetent. Useless. Useless. Meanwhile, let's talk about Michael Thomas. Right? He's a builder. Right? And he's a furious builder. Furious. Why was he furious? Right? Because he got his planning application rejected. Right? He had a plan to convert an old pizza takeaway into a 3-story, 7-bedroom house. This was in Trowbridge. Here we go. Oh. Have I got the picture of it? No, there's no picture of the actual development. Oh, it doesn't matter. Anyway, he wanted to get it turned into basically an HMO, house of multiple occupancy, and it was rejected. Stuart Palman, Trowbridge Town Council leader, objected to the project and put an enforcement notice in place to halt the building project. And so Michael Thomas has rebelled. He's rebelled by on the latest build that he's doing. Right here. Again, I don't know if you can see it. Thomas is working on this at the moment, right? But if you're walking by and you look up, you might see something popping out at you. Yeah, he's created a gargoyle of the council leader that rejected his application. So there you go. It's you know, I think it's good. It's good, isn't it? It's a good way of rebelling. And it's good to see that the council leader, here he is. He's posing with the gargoyle. Look at that. Isn't that good? So that's one way of making a protest. Here's a better picture of it here. Look, in context. I think it's quite clever. I'm surprised we don't have more gargoyles on the side of buildings. But yeah, Mr. Thomas posted 2 notices criticising the council, accusing it of hindering small businesses and developers. But yeah, Councillor Palman described himself as flattered by the gargoyle and he found it amusing. So there you go. He didn't take it too badly. Good to see he took it in good humour. I'm surprised some people didn't, I don't know, have him charged with harassment. Perhaps. What else have we got? Just trying to find another good story. These are very good stories. Ah, here we go. This is an interesting one. Drone news. Yeah, this is a first in the UK. This is down in Barrow in Furness in Cumbria, or up there in Cumbria. Barrow-in-Furness, one of the most depressing places in the UK. I'm sorry, we went there once, we drove through. So no, let's go and check it out. It was just very industrialised, you know. And the day we went, it was overcast and it looked absolutely miserable. Anyway, a drone operator was filming aerial footage of vintage cars, right? And as he was doing this, someone blasted his drone out of the sky with a shotgun. Yeah. But what had happened is the drone was inadvertently flown illegally in a no-fly zone close to an airfield where drones are banned. And it's believed to be one of the first times in the UK that someone has effectively taken the law into their own hands and shot down a drone. Police are now investigating the incident as a potential case of criminal damage after the drone crashed to the ground, riddled with shotgun pellets. But they've said they've not arrested anyone or charged anyone in connection with the case. So there you go. This happened on May the 17th. It was a report filed by the Air Accidents Investigation Bureau. And they were flying a DJI Mini 2 drone. And because it weighs less than 250 grams, it's subject to fewer regulations. Sorry, it's just somebody asked me something on. It's G-Man. Hello, G-Man. G-Man's on my watch. I'm busy, G-Man. I'm busy. Where are we? Yeah, because it's under 250 grams, it's less stringent rules than other devices. But the operator said he didn't realise he was flying in a restricted zone. And so, yeah, an interesting one. Have you ever shot down a drone with a shotgun? Leave a comment in the comments box below. Do you remember when drones were a big thing and everyone had a drone? I've never owned a drone, never had an urge to own a drone. Have you ever owned a drone? No. Meanwhile, Donald Trump, all hail the Trump, has hailed Rishi Sunak's smart decision to water down net zero plans. See, Trump knows, like a stopped clock. Sometimes Trump is right. The reason why is we're never going to reach the targets in time. And Rishi doesn't want to look stupid, you know? What else have we got? Meanwhile, lawless Britain. Oh, lawless Britain. Sex offenders, shoplifters and drug users among almost 1 million crooks given a slap on the wrist for shocking array of crimes. The Daily Mail can reveal. Good. Low-level crimes. Yeah, this is something called community resolutions, right? And they're intended for low-level crimes. And what they are is they're out-of-court agreements that don't give the offender a criminal record or show up on a DBS check, which is quite important if you're working in certain areas. But yeah, they reckon that 500 sex offences were resolved with community resolutions across the UK over the 2022-2023 year. Wow. And here's a little look. This is how community resolutions have been used lately. Look, it's shot up. Choong! Choong! Whoa! Just give them a slap on the wrists. That's good to know, isn't it? And these are the forces that are using. This is some actual reporting. The Daily Mail have actually done some useful reporting, and their use of graphics are very good. And look, these are, let's see, assault, possession of cannabis, public alarm. It's yeah, it's frightening. No wonder everyone's doing the crime. No wonder they're all doing the crimes. What else have we got? Are there any other good ones? Ping. Okay, let's reply. It's very replying to me. Oh, that's an animal story. So I've just seen a good animal story. Ping. Let's vary it again. Meanwhile, eating out news, and I've got a good story. I've got another good story I saved. This is Craig Cantrell. He went to the Wong Ting. That can't be real. In Sheffield, it's a Chinese restaurant. You know, you can never order the right Ting. You can only order the Wong Ting. Oh God, I'm so cancelled. They're going to cancel. Good job. No one knows who I am, and nobody watches any of this. So I can make these jokes, right? You know, you go there, like I say, you can never order the Wong Ting. You can only order the right Ting. But yeah, he was disgusted. He went to a Chinese buffet at the Wong Ting in Sheffield. And he was disgusted. Why was he disgusted? Because this is top story. We've gone from people getting off with serious crimes to a man who was charged an extra £12 for his son's dinner because the bosses of the Wong Ting reckon that he wasn't. He was too tall to be a child, and he was charged an adult meal, right? Yeah, because he was taller than 4.5 foot, he would be charged £22.50 instead of the £10 children's meal. Look, they're illustrating here. Look, this is top journalism. Top journalism. You could say that they did the Wong Ting. Ah, and look, he's not happy. Joshua, the child in question, only had a half a plate of chow mein, crispy duck, and prawn crackers, but they still made them pay the full amount. They did the Wong Ting. I'm not going to do the voice. There you go. Be very careful. But you're probably wondering where the wrong, not the Wong, where the wrong place is to eat, right? To get your takeaways from, right? Do you know where one of Britain's dodgiest streets for eating out is? Go on, missus, have a guess. Well, on this road, right, a whopping 19 takeaways, restaurants and pubs have 0-star ratings. And that's like the cleanliness and, rating that they give, right? And this is, where is it? Do you want to have a guess? It's our old home. Are you ready? It's on Leytonstone High Road. Oh, yes, indeedy. And they've got a lovely map here. We can actually start and walk along. We can walk along High Road, Leytonstone. Let's start. So you got the red line. That's the pub. Now, see the Red Lion pub? Yeah, I think is that still the same Red Lion pub? Because again, sometimes they change their names. Red Lion pub, Leytonstone. I'm just putting it up. Because if it's the same one, where is it? Images. So I'm just being nosy. Sorry. Wait a minute. Where's that? Yeah, it is the same one. See, the Red Lion pub in Leytonstone. Bit of prog news. Genesis played there. Yeah, in the 70s. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. But it's got a 0-star rating. A lot of bands played the Red Lion. I'm just trying to get a picture of it. And there you go, Red Lion pub. This is stolen from Pinterest. There you go. Look at that. There you go. And you can tell because it's got a red lion on it. But yeah, Genesis played there back in the day. So we start the Red Lion pub, the Panda Dim Sum, but kebabish. I don't fancy the taste of that kebab. Kebab butt. Premier Express, not very Premier. The Flavours Grill and Kitchen. Now, I'm never going to go anywhere that they can't spell flavour correctly, right? Kenzie Fried Chicken is legendary. That's been there for many years. The M. Tariq Food Store. I thought that was more of a convenience store, but there you go. The Plough and Harrow. Now, again, another classic pub. Gospodina. Don't know that one. The Rustic Shop, Costan. Baraka Halal Butcher. Best Shawarma House and Soul Foods Pharmacy. Again, you avoid them because they can't spell the word pharmacy. But yeah, but it's not looking good. But yeah, if you're in Leytonstone, you might want to avoid the But Kebabish. And what's in your kebabs? Don't say but. Don't say but. Don't say but. There you go. So. What else have we got? Yeah, the Baraka Halal Butcher, he's been there for years. I'm sure he would have got more. Oh, God, it's just I know some of these places. But that's the newsagents. Why would that get a 0 rating? Didn't know they did ratings for newsagents now. But yeah, this is the legendary Kenzie Fried Chicken, which has been there for many, many years. So there you go. Don't go to Leytonstone High Road. Not good, not good. Not good. Not good at all. Not very good. It's good because we didn't do one on Friday, so I got lots of things. How about Britain's rudest place names? Right. Right. So let's start. Does anyone live in? Does any of you live in Shitterton? No. Okay. I haven't checked these. I just saved the story. So let's see how this goes. I'm hoping it's not too indecent. Twat. And it's pointing at me. It's like, yeah. I'm a twat. I know that. Yeah. You'd think they'd change the name, wouldn't you? Ah dear. And here's actually they've actually got some big ones there. Look at that. Cat brain. That can't be real. Lulworth Cove, Dildle Door, The Warren, and Scratchy Bottom. Yeah. And here's an illustration there. Hard-on Road. Finger in hole. I mean hoe. Balls Cross. Indeed. Wet Wang. That's Wet Wang. Thanks for playing. That's a Mitchell and Webb reference. No one's going to get that. Slag Lane. Fanny Slag. That's not real. Apparently it's in Ludford in Market Raisin. Bell End, again. I'm on the screen. Minch. That's not real. Where's that? Upton upon Severn, apparently. Really? Pratt's Bottom, classic. There's even a Locks Bottom. There's a Locks Bottom out there. I think that's in Kent, I believe. And there's the village sign. And Crotch Crescent. And who could forget that delightful time we spent up Butthole Lane. Oh dear. I don't make any effort with those. It's great. I can just look and laugh at them. It's brilliant. I love those lists of things. Lists of things. Meanwhile, local news. Yeah, we've got more local news. Now we've had bad fast food restaurants, but This is very important, right? And what I love about Everything Epping Forest, which is a news website, is they love putting their logo over the pictures, right? So no one can steal them, right? Look, so you have to credit them. Look, they're obsessed. The guy that runs it, right, he's a complete fucking spanner, because what he does is he loves advertising so much. He has this way of formatting the page so that there's massive tracks of adverts before you can get to the story, and you end up just scrolling down. But anyway, that was in a field in Epping, and it caused a mass. Now he didn't put. That's funny because he didn't put Everything Epping Forest over that. Funny that. But yeah, this was yesterday. Police were called to a field in Epping. Yeah. This is a field off Flux's Lane. A dog walker spotted a grave in the middle of the field, right? And I mean, this guy he's so desperate. He's living in 1998. Look at that. And somebody had put R.I.P. Grandad on this mound of earth, right? So the police went careering down there, mob-handed, forensic investigators, everything. Turns out it was an elaborate hoax. But yeah, it was. What had happened was the area that had been dug up was had been actually been tested. The soil sample has been tested for potential new Epping South area housing plan building, and so I guess the turf had been removed and so someone had just put the RIP sign on top, and this caused, like I said, this caused the police to rush down there. Detective Inspector Karen Nibb said police were called, but it was a prankster. And don't forget visiting Everything at Epping Forest, because it gives the guy who runs it a little hard on every time you click on the link. Oh dear. Oh dear. You must give them credit. They cannot survive without credit. What else have we got? I'm going to save that one. I've got a couple of good ones I'm going to save, but we've done a lot today. We've done a lot. I've got some good funny ones. Come back tomorrow for the funny ones. But we're going to do we've got an animal story. We're going to China. Dong Ning. There's always a Dong. There's always a Ning in it, isn't there? Dongning City. This is in northern China, and there's a circus going on. This happened on the 22nd of September, and of course, at the circus, they have an advertisement. Oh, God. I just want the advertisement to play. Welcome. Da, 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 da. Can we do that now? Can we go? Can we do the advert? I want to show the footage. At the circus, they have lions. And it's... Oh, here we go. Here we go. So, they've got lions. And let's just say, right, sometimes the lion wins. Get him, boy. Get him. Yeah. Chase him. Chase him around. He just had enough, because, let's be honest, this is cruelty, right? After the interview, after the incident, the lion was interviewed, and he said the problem with attacking one Chinese lion tamer is that 20 minutes later you need to attack another. I like that joke. I'm going to keep doing it. But sometimes the lion wins. And I say, good on the lion. Good on the lion. Also, when they asked him about the lion tamer, he said, bit rubbery. Bit rubbery. Didn't spat him out. Oh, well. Well, I think that's what he said, rubbery. Couldn't be too sure. Anyway, Payne's in. He said, I won't ask how you are. Oh, I got the colds. I'm not feeling very well, and my eye wants to explode. Obfuscates is easy to say, exactly. I can see it when it's spelt better. Jez says afternoon. and heightism from a Chinese person. Well, again, too tall. I think it's because the Chinese kids was a little bit smaller. Maybe, I don't know. I don't. They obviously need one of those, like you get on the fairground rides. You need one of those little signs. If you're tall, if you're small, shorter than this, you can't get in, or if you're taller than this, you have to pay full price. That's what they need. But imagine having to pay full price for your meal. Oh my goodness. Well, couldn't he just said, I'm gonna go somewhere else. Oh dear. Anyway, that was coffee time. And you'll soon learn to love this side of my face as I do everything in profile. This is going to be a new YouTube trend, trust me. The profile years. I'm waiting for my eye patch to turn up. Seriously, I'm buying an eye patch because the missus said that my appearance is so hideous that I might start shocking and upsetting small children. So I've bought myself an eye patch. I'm just waiting for it to be delivered, and then that way I can show my full face to the public. Because yeah, that's the kind of relationship I have with the missus. That's what she said to me. It's a loving relationship that we have. Anyway, thank you for watching. That was the news. Kill the channel one video at a time. You've got to drink it up. Ta-ta.